Yo, Wagwan. We at Pharoah's Hand, you know what it is. Episode 1 of Honcho's House, so we live. Come. Let me show you some things, man. You're about to get some info you haven't heard before. First of all, this is studio number 2. He had one first at Eleganza Gardens. Sick. I expect this to be more sicker, you feel me? So watch out. Stay tuned. Always a biker. For real. Check this shit out, bro. Like, this is fucking dope. Planning to get one day, but I'm more of a Kawasaki guy, you feel me? He's more of a Honda guy, but you know, he's a rider, you feel me? So we keep this shit locked down. So we're gonna like see who this Pharoah is. You get to know him. You get to be inspired by him, you know, you feel me? He's been a family friend for so long, you know. Nothing like showing love to those who have showed love to you, you feel me? So let's see what Pharoah is gonna offer us today. Don't be.
What's up?
Wagwan, bro. You're looking good, man.
Already know.
Wagwan.
Are you yourself?
Yeah, you know, always. Come on, let's go. Yeah. We at Pharoah's Hound, you know, that's the boss over there, that's the CEO over there, you feel me? You know, he's been doing this shit long time, and he's gonna like put us through what to do, learn some things from him. All you guys out there that want to be a tattoo artist, this is the guy who paved the way for all of you, man. Like, when it comes to the prices, that's why the price is big like that. Now, don't Pharoah, now he talk out, now he's so okay. So we are here live with him, man. Big ups to you guys for tuning in. Now let's go, let's see the place, let's see Wagwan. Don't Pharoah, let them know who you are, you know?
Hello, my name is Victor.
Yeah.
I go by the name of Pharoah. People know me as Pharoah, and I'm the CEO of Pharoah's Hound Group. I'm a serial entrepreneur, tattoo artist, and you know, just an artist, businessman, you know.
Don't worry, I will force out the answers from him. Let's go, let's see the hood. Looking lovely, Don Pharoah.
All right. So
I was at your first studio at Eleganza, you know.
Yeah.
That one was sick, but this one is like sicker. You understand? Everywhere is goldish right now, bro.
That's what we do.
Nice one. Bravo. So Don Pharoah, can we see more of your studio?
All right, so this is the reception area. You take a look. We have a bar area.
The Trabaye zone,
you
feel me?
Come for your section and have a good drink. We have a entertainment section, the PS5, you know, for waiting clients to have fun and watch Netflix and all of that.
I go beat them later for
come over here.
I go beat them later for now.
We have about 3 studios in here.
Whoa, lovely.
Yeah.
I love this. Yeah, Zeski.
About 3 studios.
Yeah, Zeski. My
major studio.
Wagwan.
And this is where all the magic happens, you know. 2 other studios are occupied with artists right now, so we can't go in there because it's a private section.
Making that money.
Yeah, this is what happens. This is my personal cave, you know.
So is this like your favorite studio?
Yeah, this is my favorite
house?
studio. It's my personal studio, you know.
God damn it. Lovely. I see you're a Tupac fan.
Oh yeah.
You feel me?
One of my apprentices actually drew that. That's a pencil drawing.
Woo.
Yeah, it's Debbie Arts. If you've heard of Debbie Arts, she's amazing.
Yes.
She trained with me for some months, and this girl is phenomenal right now.
Big ups to Debbie, though. Big ups to Debbie.
Big up, Debbie.
Yeah, this is a nice one, for real. Like, I could see through this nigga eyes. I could feel his pain. You feel me? That's
what art can do.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Yes.
Abstract, bro. Nice one. So, that's what it is. If you want that tartan, you know how it goes. Pharoah Hand. Immediately.
Let's go.
ASAP. We're live. Let's go.
So,
we're still at Pharoah's Hound, so let's get to the questions, because I know you guys must have anticipated. You want to hear a lot. You want to get some ideas, you want to know what won, you want to know what made him this successful. In case you don't know, this nigga be tattooing on legendary people like AV, you know, Oxlade, you know, Ashake, legendary billionaires like Regina Daniels, you feel me? All the way to Nollywood, you feel me? So we're going global with this shit, and I'm sure you guys saw him on the whole Jagamista platform, you feel me? So we're going really, really big in this shit, bro. So let's get to the questions. I'm sure you guys must have, you know, anticipated what to hear. Don't worry, you're going to hear it all right here at Honcho's house. So let's go. Don Pharoah.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us again. I really appreciate it. This is not going to be our last episode though. We're going to be doing this shit back to back as we're moving. Thank you so much for having us. Yeah. So let's go with your first question. What inspired you to become a tattoo artist, and how did you get to start in the industry?
The inspiration to become a tattoo artist just started off the love of art itself, you know. I've been an artist since when I was really young, and you know, it's just been a passion, something I was really good at, you know, and it has been a journey, you know. It's been a journey from just being an artist to studying art in school, being a painter, and then finally I'm at this point of my life where I came into the tattoo industry, and I've never looked back since then.
Yeah, you heard that first on Honcho. That would be lovely. That would be like, it's kind of like, it's all art at the same time. So for you to be a painter and transcend it into tattooing on people and everything, that must have been crazy. But we both know canvas and skin is not the same thing. But how did you click?
I mean, the transition from being an artist to a tattoo artist was seamless. There were struggles, but yeah, it was seamless as opposed to someone that don't have any experience on the arts, you know. So it's all about the technique. It's all about the wave, the vibe, you know. When you go on skin, you understand that it's something that you can't just, you know, draw and clean or cover up. You have to be very perfect. You have to be very precise. 100. You need to know that what you're doing is permanent. There's a pain factor in it also, that, you know, you're tattooing a living person, and then, you know, they have feelings and all of that, as opposed to tattooing a canvas. So you need to understand these things and just work at it, and that's the way to go about it.
Crazy. Respect for that, you know, respect for that, because you've been doing it, and yeah, big ups to you. You've been doing it so good, I won't lie. Both in Africa and Nigeria, we really recognize that shit. We really put that platform for all of us. So let's go with number 2 question. What tattoo on your body is the most memorable?
The most memorable tattoo on my body would be that of my late sister. It's on my arm.
Where did you get that?
It's on my arm. I'm wearing the whole suit, so.
Okay. I see.
That's the best. So it's my sister's portrait. So I was supposed to get something else here on the day I got this tattoo, and then I just thought about it, and then, you know, I've lost my sister for so many years, more than 10 years, and then, you know, I began to forget her face. I began to forget the date and all of that. So I tattooed it, and it's just there as a memory for me.
No, that's one reasonable tattoo. I won't lie.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Planning to get my late dad on me, hopefully someday. Man, nigga. So let's go with number 3 question. How would you describe your personal style when it comes to tattoo?
My personal style. So for me, I want to be a canvas with so many patterns and styles. In fact, in my head, for the tattoos I've not gotten yet, I've designated different part of my body to different styles. So I might have a tribal style on my leg, like what D-Rock has, Dwayne Johnson, you know, the Maori tattoo. I might have some new school or traditional style, you know, trash poker, different part of my body. So for me, When it comes to varieties, I like them all. You know, everything tattooing, I like them all.
That's crazy because I do watch, Black Ink, New York, and the rest. I really love their shows, and I could tell everybody with their stand have their varieties of tattoos. You feel me? One could be like, oh, I'm more of like the tribal kind. One would be like I'm Asian Chinese. One would be like I'm Greek mythology and the rest. So seeing you could do it all, to me, I feel like it's a superpower. If you guys know what I mean, It's
Even when I tattoo, with the styles that I like to do, it's more of black and gray. That's when I'm tattooing for other people. But on myself, I would like a whole bunch of different stuff. But when I'm tattooing for other people, I'm more comfortable in black and gray style, but I'm very vast in every style of tattooing. I have knowledge of every style of tattooing, and you have to do that. We are not in a country where you can really specialize on one style. If you do that, you won't be serving a whole lot of people, So we have just a handful of tattoo artists in the country, and in that handful, not all of them are very good, So you want to serve people. So when people come with different styles, you just need to have that knowledge, and you don't get to reject them or something like that.
Be ready.
Yeah, you have to be ready. You have to be ready.
No cap,
do your
no
best
cap.
job.
No cap.
Yes.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So, how do you stay inspired? What keeps the creativity coming, the ideas?
How to stay inspired.
How do you
That's a good question. I get my inspiration from just, helping people get the desired design that they want. So for me, when a client comes in, I like the smile at the end of the job. I like that I'm giving purpose. I'm giving somebody satisfaction through my work. So that's one of my greatest inspiration, just to see that people are happy. When I see people with my tattoos after, a year, after 6 months, we see somewhere, oh wow, Pharoah, you did this, look at it healed good. That joy I feel inside of me is second to none.
True. Coming from you, and also my experience in being a fashion designer too, and all that, it's not more about, how much is the dress? At the end of the day, just seeing you put that smile on that client's face, coming back again, I'm like, I walked into this wedding, I walked into this show, and I was like turning heads and everything. That's enough for me, That's more than gold, that's more than money, you feel me? I feel like that's what makes you stand out at the end of the day. Then you could reach out far and wide with your art and all those shit. So I dig into what you're saying. Bravo for that. I appreciate it. So how can you share any interesting or unusual tattoo requests you've had? What is the most awkward tattoo you've had to draw on somebody? Let's know where.
Someone made me tattoo his armpits.
What will you possibly want to get on your armpit?
Yeah. At that time I was
African?
No. I
definitely not. You don't do this shit. Black men don't do. Yeah, I'm listening. I was in
the States at the time because I went to university over there, University of South Dakota, and I tattooed a little bit. And I finally got a shop that allowed me to tattoo, because at that time I was not a professional, I was just an art student, And I had the request to tattoo an armpit, and it was really, honestly, it was really weird having to shave it up.
The nigga didn't come shave. Oh my God, white. Okay. I'm not being all racist and shit, but okay.
All right.
So you had to shave it, and what exactly did that nigga draw?
Can I remember? I think it was a number. You had a number on there.
Just one number.
Number 7 or number 6. It was the figure 6 or something. He had it there, and yeah, we got it done.
Please, did he tell you what inspired the number in the first?
We didn't do a lot of talking. He was a little bit drunk also. I remember at this time I'm not the professional that I am now. So I was just an eager kid just wanting to tattoo. That was it.
Right, that's something. That's something actually. We don't intend going through that again, but for the money, you could still come for more. But that's crazy. But that's that. Let's keep it pushing. I have a lot of questions. What's the most important thing your clients have what have they learned from the kind of tattoos you tattoo on them? Like, when they come back as a remark to tell you that, oh, Pharoah, this shit you did, maybe that tattoo, that particular client didn't come with an idea, and you have to come up with something, you understand? Like, what tattoo has really moved you with the remark that came back your way? Like, how did that go down?
Okay, I think one tattoo that really stand out for me was a guy drawing his younger sister on his arm for whatever reason. I think he said she was his favorite sibling, and they had drawn. He was drawing a tattoo, and then we went on live, and the person that I was drawing, his sister, came on live. She's a kid, so she came live, and we were together and just doing our thing, and she was there. Then
that's cool.
She left home, and then she came to my studio, and so for the first time, I was tattooing a person's portrait on another person, and the person I'm tattooing was there in the studio looking at me.
Yo, man, that's
it was a special moment for me, honestly.
Like, for real.
It was really fun.
Was this in Lagos or in Abuja?
In Abuja. This happened in my studio in Abuja.
That's crazy. Crazy. That's something sick. For real. How do you prioritize your client safety? How do you keep them assured that definitely you're using the best of the best equipment? Definitely you have to sound it to them to know that they can be calm and get the best of it. No irritations, no reactions later. Come back with those good remarks. How do you keep them calm?
Okay, so for my clients, safety is everything. First of all, as a tattoo artist, your personal safety and hygiene is of the utmost importance.
100.
Yeah, because it all starts with you. So you have to take care of yourself, make sure that you are safe, and then you make sure your client is okay and safe. Then you have to look out for the society at large. How do I mean? So a client can come in and anything can be on their skin, anything can be inside their blood, viruses, bacteria, and all of that. And then if you don't protect yourself, wear hand gloves, practice, sterilization and all of that, you can easily get infected by anything.
Not good.
And then it won't be a good one for you. Then you have to take care of the client by making sure your own equipment are good. One-use needles. We don't use multiple needles for
one person.
One needle for multiple people.
Persons, right?
That was going to be, devastating. I mean, we've had a lot of cases of people practicing that and all of that, and people come up with terrible sicknesses and all of that. So you have to be very, very careful. There are trainings that you go for to learn how to sterilize and all of that before you get to the level of tattooing people. And then for the society, things like the way you dispose your needles. So you cannot just pick up a needle and just throw it, in a trash after using it. You have to put it in a biohazard container. So I've seen it in Lagos too, like they go to labs and hospitals, there are trucks that are called biohazard trucks. They pick up these needles from places like this. I saw it in Lagos, but it's not a common thing how it is in the more developed countries. So what we do is that we collect those needles, those biohazard materials, and then we dispose of them through burning, thereby killing all the germs and all of that. Because if you just throw it into the trash, maybe the trash man is just going about his business, and then a needle pokes him. So something from the studio can transmit to the trash man. The trash man should go transmit it to his family, and it's continuing in a circle like that, and it can be something that started from the tattoo studio. So you look out for yourself, look out for your clients, and then look out for the public in general.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to explain it actually, because I just learned a lot. I did not know there was something like a biohazard can in the first place. I actually thought you just throw it away, like
you don't.
wrap, and just throw it away. But the way you explained it, I think we out there now knows how this shit goes down. So we don't we don't misunderstood the whole thing for like it's just a normal pin you use at home and you throw it away and all those stuff. I'm sure many tattoo artists, they already know this shit, but please keep it safe. 100, keep it safe. Thank you so much for that. And this question is kind of awkward. It has nothing to do with our tattoo. It's just to shake the moment. Do you have sex on the first date?
Depends on how we're feeling, you know?
Oh my God, that means the vibe must be right.
Yeah, if the vibe is right, I'm in it, she's in it. Why not?
The
Why not?
everything is there.
It's everything. It doesn't change anything. It doesn't change your personality or her personality. I mean, it's just two adults that have decided to do stuff.
Vibes, literally vibes. You women that you're carrying things now at your back. It's vibes we want. It's not that thing, but I won't be hypocritical. I like it. If you know how to use it and shit like that. Yo. Let's keep this shit. We're going so far. Let's keep this shit. Thank you for that info. And let's keep it pushing. What's the best advice you've received in this industry?
Best
and who was the person?
Best advice.
Maybe from a mentor, or who could it be?
One of my clients, actually, because I have a lot of conversations with my clients.
That's a good thing.
One of my clients actually gave me this advice. He said, life will go on with or without you. So do the best that you can to be remembered and to live a good life.
Oh, that's deep, bro.
Life will go on with or without you. So do the best that you can to live a good life and to be remembered for something good.
Like, that's touching. I won't lie. I don't need to ask who this person is. I don't care if you're a stranger, but you walk in and after I render my services, you tell me that. And that's so real to the core, bro. Like, it's literally telling you, don't be hypocritical, don't be fake. You understand me? All those fake shit doesn't last. But at the end of the day, paint your canvas and let us remember it for days to come, you know. That's some Michelangelo shit, bro. Big ups to whoever told you that. Big ups, like, you're a real one wherever you are. Like, we need more of you in this world, honestly speaking. The way the world is going, we need more of you. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Are you open to collabs?
Artistic collaborations?
Yeah, when it comes to your tattooing. I was there when Ali came that period, you know, so I've seen you work with different papes. Even the chick, you what's her name that painted that canvas, you filmed
Debbie Art
and everything. I know, but tell us, how wide are you in this collab thing?
Yeah, collaborations are always nice. You know, the thing is that one tree cannot make a forest.
So that's a fact.
No matter how big the tree is, that tree can never make a forest. You understand?
Wow.
So you need to collaborate with people, be people that have like minds with you, have a clan. That's what you have to do. So I mean, if I have 10 artists, I collaborate with them. Their crowd get to know me. My crowd get to know them, and everybody. There's enough space for every bird to fly, and we just enjoy what we do. And people know that, okay, these people, they are the tattoo artists, you know. I've collaborated with even musical artists and so many other people to do different things in and out of the, tattoo industry. And then we have gotten to the point where there are even international artists coming down here to do their thing and all of that. I've had people from Turkey, people from Syria, people from Lebanon, Greece, the UK, Germany. I've had people from there, and I've had good collaborations. And
I think that's dope, because most people are just keen to their own self. You feel me? So I know what you've done for this industry. I know how you've paved the way. Like I always say, you raised that bar. Like there was a time last 2 years whereby you were online, keep telling people their worth and how tattoos should be like priced and everything. You know, I think that really touched a lot of people. And on Instagram, I see, whenever I come across any tattoo artist, I see you liking their page and everything. So I'm like, yo, this nigga ain't thinking small. He's trying to move in group. You feel me? He knows he can go further in group. You feel me? So that's really dope. Like, all of you should like care on that. Like for real, you want to go far, you need like a group of people, that like-minded group of people.
Sure.
That are moving the same way you're moving. So that's 100. That's very, very dope to hear. That's very, very dope to hear. So let's keep it pushing. What's the most challenging tattoo you have ever drawn? How many days did it take?
Okay, so one of the most challenging things I've done when it comes to my artwork is this was my rookie year. My first year, like that, not even professional year, just rookie. And I'm tattooing this guy for about 22 hours.
My God.
On a stretch.
Only you.
I wouldn't do that right now, but at the time, you know, it was just for pure love. It was almost free. And, you know, he was traveling, so he was traveling to another country. At this time, this was in the States also, so I was doing a tribal piece, which is like one of the hardest tattoo to do. And then I wasn't using, you know, really great equipment like I have now. So it took us longer, but it was a whole lot of work also. That was really challenging. And yeah, 22 hours, and we had few coffee breaks in between, but yeah.
My God, like 22 hours, I feel like, was it like sleeves or everywhere?
It was an arm sleeve, and it was tribal, so thick black shades.
Black shades.
Yeah.
God damn. Like, I was thinking of getting a tribal tattoo, but what I just heard now, it's like it takes longer because...
No, it depends on what you're doing. I'll probably do that for less time right now because of new technique I've learned and the kind of equipment I'm using, you know, so that will be a little bit more easier for me to do right now.
I'm just trying to picture how...
And it was a whole sleeve, so from here down.
Whole sleeves.
So there was a lot of pressure to finish because he was traveling and all of that. And
he was even in a rush, sort of, yeah.
So, but yeah, we had it done.
Crazy. Then imagine how they do it old school, whereby they keep, and I'm like, who stays there? You are hitting something on them, like. Yeah. That shit is so ancient. That would take more than 3 days to even get that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Back then, it was more about the rite of passage to manhood, you know. In order to be a man, you have to have some, you know, painful tattoos done on you with the traditional equipment
back then.
which is a thorn, like a thorn from the plant. You know the plants that have thorns. So they have it, and they have their own ink called the sumi, and then the what's the name again? Tambora, which they use to heat and, you know, it's great. And that's how the name tattoo came to be, because it's called tata in the Polynesian culture, tata, because of the sound it makes, ta ta ta. Then the sailors that came from the US and explored to the areas in Hawaii and other Polynesian nations, you know, they came back and they started calling it tattoos.
Crazy.
That's how the name came to be in the first place.
Those white men easily change shit into their own all the tattoos. So it's like they own that shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. But we thank God for modernization and everything. So it keeps getting easier. Every generation definitely keeps getting easier. How do you approach the design process with your clients, and how do you ensure you are capturing their vision?
So for me, I like the clients to start with the idea, for me to know where their mind is at. So when the client gives me an idea or a sketch or a rough peak of what they are trying to get. And then what I do is that if it's something that wouldn't really work or can work in a different way, I bring my idea into it, but I make it the client's idea. So there's a way you can make your idea another person's idea. That's meeting in the middle.
Oh, okay.
And giving the brutal truth about certain things to them.
Okay.
So it's always a skill. Okay. It's a diplomatic skill, But at the end of the day, there are some clients that are really, really like rigid, and they're like, this is what I want. But at the end of the day, you just have to do what you have to do.
So are you that kind of tattoo artist that probably somebody brings an idea and maybe this is like a gang tattoo or it's like a prison tattoo or something? Are you that kind of artist that would like advise that client that, oh, do you think this is right? Do you know about this tattoo? Are you that kind of artist, or you just go all in, like, let's get this shit done with?
Yeah, there are certain tattoos I wouldn't do. Some, gang symbols, racial slur tattoos and all of that, I wouldn't do them. I've had a few people wanting to do them, like some racial signs and all of that, and I just I declined. You don't have to do that.
I think that's cool. Some people don't even know what they are doing. Probably watch a movie and just want to put it on their body. I have this friend in Canada that actually drew this Korean. You see, what are they called? These bikers, but they are like samurais in Korean, so they are like a gang. Yakuza. Thank you very much. They usually have this dragon tattoo and cowfish. So he had that whole shit at his back, man. And it's like a gym instructor, and I'm like, nigga, you look like a Korean gang right now. Like, how did you convince this person? And he actually told me the truth that the tattoo artist was like, are you sure about this and everything? But at the end of the day, he just had to tell him it's just a dragon at the end of the day, so just get it done. But I just feel like it's sensitive, You could just walk into the wrong place and...
I mean, talking about that, like, because of the Yakuza in Japan, they banned that tattoo for a while because of them. So tattooing, showing tattoos in public places were banned until about maybe 2016 that ban was taken off. So, I mean, things are changing. So, having a Yakuza style tattoo right now, it's nothing, It's nothing really. But yeah, that stigma will always still be there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that one is a little bit dicey also, because the Yakuza style tattoo is also kind of just Japanese style in general.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's not about the symbol, it's about the person and the motive behind it. You understand? Because anything can be then associated to something evil, like the swoosh on the Nike that you're wearing. I mean, a group of people can gather and say, this is our symbol and we're using it for a bad thing. We are the ones that make the tattoo bad. So tattoos don't make people bad. It's people that make tattoo look bad.
Yeah.
So we can decide to start a gang and then attack people, and then our symbol will be with a tattoo. It doesn't make the tattoo bad. We gave it that meaning.
Yeah. True.
And the identity.
True.
So that's how I see it.
I think that's one way to explain it too, to be honest. Yes. That's one way to explain it.
So the motive is very important.
Yeah. True. So, what's the most challenging part of being a tattoo artist, and how have you overcome these obstacles along the way?
For me, I'm trying to think about it, because it's something when I think when you live your best life is when you're doing something that you love doing, that is fun to you.
First.
And then you are making a living and you are enjoying it. It doesn't feel like work. So I think the only part that's hard about being a tattoo artist is the way you are perceived sometimes, and then sometimes some clients can be very disrespectful and just irritating to work with, But yeah, you just have to overlook it and just go through through it. It's part of the process. So sometimes the client is not compliant, disrespectful. Sometimes I've had a few people that tried to get drunk because they thought the pain would be so much, and then they end up giving me a terrible section, and sometimes we don't get to finish. We have to stop halfway, and then guy goes and come back, and then he gets strict warning to be sober the next time he's coming. So things like that. Sometimes, but that happens very rarely. If I can give a percentage to it, I'll say like 4%.
Ooh.
Once in a while you meet someone that is terrible, but most tattooed people are amazing people and good professionals in their different fields.
Do you feel like it's relieving when that particular client walks in with a tattoo? You feel like, oh, you've been through it already, so you should be calm. Then if possibly that client just goes overboard and starts acting all annoying and all those shit, have you ever stopped your pen?
Yeah. I mean, it's my call at that point. There are clients that I had to stop the section. There are people that caused a whole lot of troubles that we just had to stop.
That's more than 4%, but it's like it happens.
No. I mean, you know how negativity always sounds as if it happens always. But when I'm saying there are people, I can just think about only like 3 people that have done this in my whole career.
You're lucky.
In like 6 years.
You're very lucky.
Like 3 people that have done that. Like maybe got really high and all of that. There was a lady I was tattooing, and she got really high that I just turned to pick something, and when I turned, she was on the floor. So I was trying to manage it, and at this time was my very early years. Right now, I would just stop with the experience I have, but then I was trying to like micromanage the whole situation, and then, she fell from the stool, and then I started thinking, what if she has fell and something happened to her, hit her head and all of that. I mean, nobody will hear that she was the one that, I could get into trouble for that. So, knowing what I know now, I would stop that immediately. Stop tattooing and just get her to a place where she can,
relax,
and
come back. Yeah. You could always come back though. You could always come back.
Definitely.
You've already booked your session.
Definitely.
I don't think alcohol or any pill will decrease that pain. You feel me? It's just a mindset at the end of the day.
And then we brought in numbing cream. Tattooing pain in general is depending on how the artist and the technique that the artist is using. It's not that painful. Okay. It's not that painful. It has this irritating feeling, a little pain, but it's not crazy pain that people think it is. If you see someone passing through some crazy pain when it comes to tattooing, it's either the artists don't really know what they are doing, or the person have a super sensitive skin. Some people's skin are more sensitive, that any little thing, it hurts them a lot. Then we have adopted numbing cream. A lot of artists frown at numbing cream, but if you know how to use it properly, it can still make your work come out perfectly.
And this cream is applied before the pen?
Yes, so it is applied, so when it's applied on the skin, at least sits for like 45 minutes to an hour. Once you start tattooing, you feel no pain. The cream will make the cells around the body there, all your nerve endings and all of that to go to sleep. So just like when you do a minor operation. So this is what happens. So you can go for like an hour or 2 hours of tattooing without feeling any pain. You can feel touch, but you not feel pain.
Whoever made this shit, nice one. Because I always think about the pain, like for real, that's some advanced shit. We thank God for that, really. We thank God for that. Don Pharoah, you have to pick one question from this box. Hopefully something controversial, something you can't really answer.
I hope they will not ask me to.
Hopefully something you can't answer so swiftly, something crazy. Something really crazy. Okay, pick two.
I like that. Pick two. Okay. Okay, 1, 2.
Aha. Aha. I feel like you're panicking already. It's working well. It's working well.
So,
I had that feeling.
okay.
I had that feeling. So what do we have there? Let them know.
So let's do the first ones first. Okay. All play. Would you never have sex again in your life for $3 million?
So Pharoah, let's think about this question very well though. I feel like I need to pour a drink for this question.
Please,
because
this one's strong because
hey, we are both Igbo men. You will not. Oh Lord, oh Lord, Jega Mister, Jega Mister.
This one
I beg you, take your time. $3 million, don't fail.
$3 million.
Leave women alone. Literally.
$3 million without any real enjoyment of life. What will I be doing with the $3 million?
Don't fail. Play game. Travel to Dubai, back and forth. Go.
Just like that, travel and come back.
No fail. $3 million. How much is that in Nigerian currency?
Without whining waste.
No fail.
Will soapy be allowed?
Of course, that's not part of sex. That's not part of sex at all.
But I don't do soapy, and I don't advise people to do soapy. So, keep your $3 million.
Man, nigga. Man, see, he came out of somewhere and he lives there. Leave that thing. My nigga ain't going nowhere. He's there, bro.
I mean, I'm gonna have kids. I'm gonna have kids, right?
He there. I drink with him. It's a bold question. So, the next one.
So, would you sleep in your bed with an uncovered tarantula, not knowing if it will bite, if you will be bitten at night for $10K? $10K. The thing is that those spiders, they are poisonous. They are so poisonous. So
I think this one
if they bite you, I think you will spend more than that.
More than that, thank you.
Or you might not come back to, or you might not be alive.
Oh my God.
To enjoy your $10K. So
I don't do spiders.
I wouldn't go for the $10K. I prefer not to sleep in the bed with a dangerous spider.
So, house, he rejected these two.
Too money,
$3 million. Sorry, $3 million. $10K. That's how you know he's a successful businessman, man. Fuck that shit, bro. I'm gonna be like you when I grow up. No worry,
even if I wasn't successful, man.
But don't fail.
Especially that first one.
That $3 million. That $3 million. I feel like you are sweating already.
There's something sweeter than $3 million.
Hey! I'm still yet to know these things, but But you heard it first. This is your tattoo artist.
You will know.
I get it to know him now. You heard it first.
Because...
Oh my God. $3 million. I don't know if now Tunumbu. I don't know if now the era or now what they happen for Nigeria, they make me think this thing, but $3 million.
When you have the $3 million now, how will you enjoy it without, that's some things.
There's a lot of things.
Some sweet things of life.
Different cultures, different things.
You just be sitting in your Lamborghini, just there and,
na AC won't make, I have kids watching this, so let's just skip this shit real quick. Let's
give it PG-13.
You know. So for the last question, the question that literally we ask everybody who is successful, what advice will you give an aspiring tattoo artist?
Okay, advice I've given to so many aspiring tattoo artists is that just stay focused. By the way, this is Pharoah's Hound, and in 5 years we have trained about 36 people. About 13 of them have really big successful studios right now, and they're doing well with their lives. And I'm happy to be a part of their journey. And my advice is just stay humble, you know, and just understand why you started in the first place. Because there are hard times, there'll be hard times, you know. In that hard time, you need to understand why you started in the first place. What's your motive for starting? Do you just want to be a tattoo artist and enjoy the privileges of being a tattoo artist, or you really have passion for what you're trying to do? Or maybe some people come into the industry because, they feel, okay, there's some money in here and all of that. But you have to just have passion for it and know why you started. Work and dedication, man. For you to be up there, you have to work hard. You have to cook real good.
All day.
All hard work. It's all hard work. You have to put a lot into it, a lot of time, a lot of finances, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of back pain. And you get to where you're going now. I mean, I have a lot of my guys that are really good, you know, so I'm a good teacher.
Adiza Tattoo, that's one of our boys right there. I see what he's doing in Abuja, sorry. Big ups to Adiza right there, man.
Big ups to Caesar 966. Arinze, Felix, Debbie Art, Kayode. A lot of these guys, they are doing amazing, man, in different part of the country.
All came from this dude right here, bro. Literally, bro. You see why we're here. It's the done at this shit, bro. Don Pharoah, we bless you. We thank you so much for having us today. We hope to be here back soon, you know. Maybe by then we'll have more stories and everything. So
definitely.
We may not be here. We may be in a bigger place right now. So we hope for the best. We wish you the best.
All right.
We hope to do this soon, very, very soon, very, very soon. For my first podcast, I won't lie, this is literally my episode 1, and you made it happen without any bullshit. Literally, I just called this nigga and he's like, yo, what come on and set up ASAP, bro.
Let's do it
ASAP. And normally we know that we'll be on reggae night on a Tuesday, so we need to keep the week flowing, you know. So we're here right now with Pharoah Hound. Thank you so much, and we appreciate you, my bro. Now, can I beat your ass at FIFA, you know, real quick? You know, I know there's home advantage, you know. I know there's home advantage.
This has to be recorded.
No, he has to.
We have to record it. It has to be televised.
Now my podcast at the end of the day,
Pharoah whipped his ass.
If he flogged me, you edit that
bad.
shit, bro. Like real
At
quick.
FIFA.
You ain't gonna beat me, bro. Let's go. God damn.
For a good ass whooping.
Turn me to a superhero, yeah. Hit that pill, turn me to a superhero, yeah. Roll my 90s.
Let's go. Kawasaki. Guess what? There's no keeper at the back.
I'm on that dope again, I'm on that pill, switch up.
How did my keeper go? Okay, for the...
Nice one. That shows it's going well, you know. That's good. It was too much. God damn. Yeah, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Nice one.
He won. I let him win this time.
Oh, let's put it that way.
I let him win.
I give it to him.